Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another video. I have some news. You can look it up on the internet regarding visa change in the UAE. So during the pandemic, the UAE tried to make the process of switching your status from visit visa to resident inside of the country. They tried to make it easy for you. Because it was difficult for people. There were some financial strains and things like that due to, the climate. Now the UAE has gone back to pre-pandemic rule, which is that any individual who is processing a residential visa and they come in on a visit visa, you now have to fly out in order to activate your residency visa. Before, as I mentioned, the process was, this was pandemic process, of course. They would allow you to transfer your visa inside of the country instead of leaving. But traditionally, in order to activate your visa, you have to leave. I actually went through this process myself, but I made a border run. You can either fly out or make a border run once the residential visa permit is issued through immigration. So I took a border run and it was activated at the border. However, now the border is closed. Now it's not closed, I'm sorry. Border runs are no longer allowed through tourism companies. So any individual who needs to make a border run has to have his own car and registered in his name. So for example, if your children or your wife, they don't have a visa, or anyone in your household, they don't have a visa, they don't have a residency visa, they may be there in between Iqama or whatever, then they would have to now, you can take them to the border yourself, and with your own car, or they have to fly out every month. There is an option of buying the tourist visas for those who are outside of the country before you come. There's also the option of buying paying for your residency permission slip before you come, so that all you have to do is fly in the country and it activates automatically and you don't have to go through all of that. But if the parents are coming, they're the ones who are getting the Iqama, then most likely the children, of course, your children won't have Iqama. They won't have residency because the parents have to complete their paperwork first. They have to complete the process first, which means that the children will be on visit visas. This is if you are coming from a country that allows visa on arrival. For those who are not allowed visa on arrival, then this doesn't apply to you because you would apply anyway. You have to apply for a tourist visa before you get in the country anyway. So, and the same applies. You can't change your status from tourist visa to residency. So you will be flying out as well. Some of the Pakistani colleagues of mine, they told me that they usually just go take a quick flight to Muscat, Oman. But it really depends on which neighboring country, GCC country, is the cheapest at the time. So you check the airline and see if it's Saudi, if it is Kuwait, or Oman, or Bahrain even, to see which one is the least expensive for you to do the run. So I just wanted to share that with you, so any of you who are coming can take this in consideration, that you won't be surprised. And like I said, you can look it up yourself, but I just wanted to give a little insight on the process So just in case someone tells you, oh no, just make a visa run, it's no problem, no, that's not true. They're turning people away, and the tourist companies are no longer allowing visa runs. So if you're not a resident already with your car, your own car, then you're forced to fly out unless you come in already with your residency permission permit, and then they will give you the stamp once you come in. But your children, no doubt about it, will be flying out. So please take that in consideration and add it to your expenses, because you won't be able to sponsor the children until, of course, they have to get the permission slip permission permit as well to change their status. So you'll be leaving the country. That's one more step that you will have to do and factor in. And in the meantime, if you're not sponsoring them right away, then you keep them on tourist visa, which I believe you have to. You have to purchase a tourist visa, and then you can renew it with the same company who issued it for you, or you have to fly out. Yeah, but no more extensions within the country. No more changing your status within the country. So inshallah khair. I just wanted to tell you all that because it's very important, and sometimes if people have to refigure their plans and adjust some things with just a piece of information like that, it makes all the difference. So thanks for tuning in, and inshallah I will see you all in the next video. And remember, Hijrah mandates sacrifice. Ma salama.